Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna give you 10 tips for single parents. I'm Rita and today it's all about you. The first tip is don't neglect self-care. Besides being a parent, you are a human being, and being aware of your needs is very important for your whole physical and mental health. And this can even help improve your relationships with your children and with other family members. Your children depends on you, and you have to be responsible to know and to be aware that you need to take care of yourself too. Join forces with other single parents, which is very important for the socialization of your kids, but it's also important for you to have somebody who speaks the same language, who knows what you are saying, who talks to you about the same kind of issues and understand your own journey. Also, create a compromised group of people like close friends, family, neighbors that can bring some diversity to your children's lives, but also keep you much more secure and feel much more safe if something happened to you, and you will have an extra help in case of needed. Find role models of the opposite sex, and this will help your kids to avoid having negative associations with the opposite sex gender. Probably you think you can do everything by yourself, but taking care of yourself and taking care of children is also learn how to know and how to ask for help. And this, of course, also help your children to trust others, not just in you, but in other people that are present in their lives, and be socially much more open, which increases well-being in their own social life. Constancy, routines and repetitions are very important for the healthy development of a child. Actually, it's much more easy for you if you have a plan, and if you can be organized and follow a routine or a ritual that involves your child. This will help in your daily life routines, in your life in general, and give much more security, not just for yourself but also for your children too. In children, this type of situation gives much more stability, trust, self-confidence, self-esteem and structure in life. Of course, having this type of routines and rules and rituals doesn't mean that you can't be spontaneous and flexible from time to time. But the main thing is that all children need rules, and it's important that these rules can be applied in all type of caregivers that the children contact with. These, as we told before, give this constancy, even if we use sometimes, from time to time, some spontaneous moments. It is important to be aware that rules are the things that structure a child. Be positive about your parenting style. Get rid of any type of guilt or sorry that you may eventually feel. Valorize yourself and the effort that you are doing in a daily life basis. Do not be a loner. Give a positive example to your children. Be social, be dynamic. Create bonds and connections with other people. Understand that your kids have different perspectives from you and try to respect them. Try to understand them. Understand that not everybody is going to accept your own perspectives, and understand that your children have different experience from you. Accept these facts and move on. Don't be attached to these kind of things that just make you feel worse about your parenting style. It's very important that you can be honest with your kids. Answer with honesty to their own questions, particularly when the situation is involving separation and the real reason why they are not be able to live in a full-time life with both parents. Make them understand that being different from their friends and their friends' families, it is just fine. Give often pep talks and explain that not every families have two parents, and that is just okay. Treat your kids like kids, but don't infantilize them. Understand your children's age, your children's maturity, and child development in general. Your child is not a substitute of an adult, it's not a substitute of your partner, has another person to live with, and your kid has the right to be treated according to their age, and not really less, because otherwise you are educating to immaturity. Give affection, give positiveness on a daily basis. Play with your kids, engage with them, encourage open dialogue, different points of view, different ways of seeing things, different perspectives. Be aware that it's important for you to praise your kids for the achievements and the good things. Don't praise your children just because you feel guilty of some things that they are not living. Use positive discipline and celebrate efforts and achievements, because this will give them motivation to give always their best and inspire to achieve success. Being a single parent is very difficult, but lots of studies shows that doesn't have actually a negative impact in a child development, particularly in terms of school achievement, as long as the child have a stable and safe environment to develop with. Parents just have to rely on their own abilities while keep sanity and well-being life for their own. Of course, here we are referring a single parent as a person that lives most of the times alone with their children. It doesn't mean that the children doesn't have another parent, that they are not with the other parent, but these tips are for parents that they live in this situation where they have to educate and they have to deal with their kids by themselves. And so that's all for today, guys. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe to the channel. Leave a thumbs up, share with a friend, comment if you want, and I'll see you next time for another video. Bye!